Chapter 1: The Beginning. Before the first empire rose, before the first world knew life, and before time was measured by the movement of the heavens, there existed only the eternal realms. Each realm possessed its own laws, its own rulers, and its own purpose. Among them stood Cielist, a kingdom so radiant that no outsider could endure its presence for long. It was the birthplace of every true soul in existence. There, the celestial tribe lived as one, their consciousness bound together in perfect harmony. They did not create matter or shape worlds. Their gift was greater. They were the source of reason itself. Far beyond the reach of Cielist wandered another sovereign. His name was Jehuv. No king ruled more territory. No entity commanded greater power over the physical universe. With a thought, he could raise mountains, split oceans, extinguish stars, or shape entire worlds from nothing but dust and energy. Countless creatures lived because of his power. Yet every creation shared the same flaw. They lived, they moved, they obeyed, but none truly understood, none questioned, none dreamed, none chose. For all his power, Jehuv could create life, but he could never create a rational soul. That secret belonged only to Cielist. The realization consumed him for ages. Power without worship was meaningless. Fear was not devotion. Obedience was not love. If he wished to become more than the greatest being in existence, if he wished to become a god, he needed creatures capable of freely choosing to worship him. Since he could not create such beings, he would steal one. Hidden within the darkness between realms, Jehuv approached the borders of Cielist. The closer he came, the heavier reality became. The kingdom's radiance was not merely light, it was the combined presence of every awakened soul dwelling within it. Their united existence formed a force beyond anything the universe had ever known. Even Jehuv, the mightiest of all entities, struggled to move. His body trembled. Cracks spread across his flesh as unimaginable energy pushed against him. Every instinct urged him to retreat. Instead, he reached into the sea of living souls. The moment he touched one, Cielist awakened. A thunderous wave of power erupted throughout the kingdom. The celestial tribe felt the violation as though it had pierced every one of them. Jehuv endured agony unlike anything he had ever known. His body burned. His strength shattered. Existence itself seemed determined to erase him. With a final surge of will, he tore a single soul from Cielist and fled into the endless void. He escaped, barely. For countless ages afterward, Jehuv remained hidden, recovering from wounds that had nearly ended his existence. But the prize remained with him, a single celestial soul. A soul could not survive without a vessel, so Jehuv forged one. He gathered dust from forgotten worlds, stone from ancient mountains, waters older than kingdoms, flame from the first furnace, and metals hidden within the deepest foundations of creation. From the very elements of a world he had secretly prepared, he crafted a body in his own image. He named that hidden world the prison, though no one who entered it would know its true name. When the vessel was complete, Jehuv placed the stolen soul within it. The body inhaled its first breath. Its eyes opened. For the first time, Jehuv looked upon a being capable of reason. "You shall be called Adham." Unlike every creature before him, Adham did not merely exist. He wondered. He observed. He understood. Jehuv smiled. His impossible dream had become reality, but one rational being could never build a civilization. Nor could he steal another soul. The first theft had nearly destroyed him. A second would almost certainly succeed. So Jehuv conceived another plan. He reached into Adham's soul and separated a fragment from it. The act was delicate beyond measure. Had he taken too much, Adham would have ceased to be. Had he taken too little, his purpose would fail. The fragment was placed into another vessel, crafted from the same elements as Adham's body. When consciousness awakened within it, another pair of eyes opened. Jehuv looked upon her. You shall be called Shiva. She possessed no independent origin. She was born from Adham's soul itself. Though distinct in mind and personality, she remained forever connected to him in ways neither of them would ever understand. Jehuv intended only one purpose for her. Together, they would produce generations of rational beings, an entire race, a civilization that would willingly worship its creator. The prison was unlike any ordinary prison. It concealed itself beneath unimaginable beauty. Towering forests stretched beyond the horizon. Crystal rivers flowed through endless valleys. Mountains pierced skies painted with colors no mortal language could describe. Every tree bore fruit. Every field flourished. Every creature lived without fear. There was neither suffering nor death. To anyone living within it, it was paradise. Jehuv carefully placed the prison at a precise distance from Cielist, close enough that the stolen soul would remain strong, far enough that it could never sense its true home. Neither Adham nor Shiva remembered their beginning. They remembered no kingdom beyond the heavens, no theft, no imprisonment, no life before awakening. To them, there had only ever been the garden, and Jehuv. He walked among them often. He taught them speech. He named every creature. He explained the trees, the rivers, the stars, and the seasons. Finally, he told them the greatest lie. I am your creator. Without memory to challenge his words, they believed him. Each day, they thanked him. Each day, they praised him. And each day, Jehuv accepted their worship with quiet satisfaction. Far away, the harmony of Cielist remained incomplete. One soul was missing. Its absence echoed throughout the kingdom. No secret remained hidden forever. Upon the celestial throne sat King Faxularius, guardian of the celestial tribe. Through the unity of every soul, he finally uncovered the truth. One of their own still lived, not dead, not lost, imprisoned. Faxularius gathered his finest warriors. Their mission was not conquest, it was rescue. Yet every celestial understood the danger. Beyond Cielist, their strength diminished. The farther they traveled from their homeland, the weaker they became. Still, they departed, for no soul would be abandoned. When they entered the prison, they did not attack. Faxularius approached Adham and Shiva in silence. He reached toward their consciousness. The veil hiding their memories cracked. For a single moment, truth returned. They remembered no names, no faces, yet they felt an indescribable longing. A distant home, a place of overwhelming warmth, a kingdom that somehow belonged to them. Then Jehuv appeared. The peaceful garden trembled beneath his presence. You have stolen what was never yours, Faxularius declared. They are not your creations. They chose me, Jehuv replied calmly. They chose because they were never allowed to know the truth. Adham looked from one being to the other. Everything he believed began to unravel. Who spoke truth? Who had lied? Before either could answer, the illusion ended. The paradise collapsed. The endless gardens withered. Rivers dried. The perfect skies shattered. The beauty that had surrounded them dissolved into nothing. The prison had never been paradise. It had always been a cage. Jehuv cast Adham and Shiva into a far greater prison, a harsh world where survival demanded labor, pain, sacrifice, and death. Before they could remember who they truly were, he erased their awakened consciousness once again. Only faint echoes remained buried deep within their souls. Above them, the heavens erupted into war. Faxularius and the celestial warriors fought with every measure of strength they still possessed. Reality itself shook beneath their battle. Yet outside Cielist, their power was only a shadow of what it had once been. Jehuv stood alone and prevailed. Some celestial warriors, overcome by despair or tempted by promises of power, abandoned their king and pledged themselves to Jehuv. Others refused until their final breath. Those who remained loyal were cast into a realm of endless darkness, a prison even deeper than the one holding Adham and Shiva. There, separated from the stolen soul they had crossed eternity to save, their strength faded into silence. Only King Faxularius remained standing. Though defeated, he refused to kneel. "You may erase their memories," he said, his voice unwavering, "but you cannot erase what they truly are." Jehuv answered only with silence. Then the celestial king disappeared into the darkness with his faithful warriors. On a distant land beneath unfamiliar skies, Adham slowly opened his eyes. Beside him, Shiva awoke. The garden was gone. There were no trees heavy with effortless fruit, no gentle rivers, no perfect peace, only an untamed wilderness stretching farther than either could see. They knew neither their past nor their purpose. They remembered no celestial kingdom. They remembered no king. They remembered no battle. They knew only that they had each other. And somewhere beyond the heavens, two mighty powers waited. One sought worship through deception. The other waited patiently for the day the prisoners would remember who they truly were. For their story had not begun in paradise. It had begun in the prison.